Good morning, Father Tim Bear, Bishop Search Committee from Grace Church in Yukon, and I'm really excited to introduce Father Scott Gunn on the Diocese of Southern Ohio as one of our candidates for Bishop Co-Adjutor. Father Scott, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. I'm a follower of Jesus, an Anglican Christian, a priest, a writer, a photographer, and a geek, a church geek and a computer geek. I have been married to Sherilyn Pierce, who's also a priest, for almost 27 years. I grew up in a small town in Iowa, got the full small town, small community experience growing up, learned how to drive on a tractor.
Excellent.
Yeah, and after college, I moved out to New England for graduate school and lived out there for a while, did technology work, was ordained out there, served, and then about 8 years ago moved to Cincinnati to serve at Forward Movement, the discipleship ministry of the Episcopal Church. Besides Forward Day by Day, which people probably know about, we also publish all sorts of books and pamphlets and organize conferences and apps and all sorts of things to equip Christians in their daily journeys as followers of Jesus.
Great. And as you were looking at our profile and praying about this, what really moved you to apply as Bishop Co-Adjutor here in the Diocese of Oklahoma?
Sure, a few things. One is, in my work at Forward Movement, I had several occasions to be in Oklahoma, in the Diocese of Oklahoma. And every time I was so moved and inspired even by the gracious hospitality of people. I was inspired by what's happening here, by the strength, the resiliency and the strength of people and clergy and lay leaders and congregations here, all sorts of great things happening. So I was delighted to come alongside there. I think Oklahoma is, it's either the healthiest diocese in the Episcopal Church or it's right at the top of the list. It's a great place to be, and so it would be an honor and a delight to be in such a healthy place following a leader who's done great work. Bishop Ed's amazing. And then holding out the possibility of a bobblehead. I mean, that's pretty exciting too.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, as you begin to think about the ministry of a bishop, and particularly the ministry of a bishop here in this diocese, what really excites you most?
Sure. So bishops are called to guard the faith and unity of the church. And I think one of the most important ways to do that is the teaching office of a bishop. Because what that's about, guarding the unity and faith of the church, is reminding everyone that the church is all about Jesus. We're always gazing at Jesus. We want to share his love with the world and introduce people to him. And so I think exercising that teaching office through preaching, through videos, through writing, through getting into the many communities across the state is important. I'm excited about that. I think there are possibilities to grow even more, to have even more health and vitality here. And there are thousands, tens of thousands of people in Oklahoma who would love to know Jesus if they were simply asked. So I'm excited about that, and really about getting to know and being in relationship with every single worshiping community and institution across the diocese. I would look forward to getting to know people and figuring out how I could serve them as their leader.
Great. Thanks so much for being with us. We look forward to introducing you to the diocese more and getting to know you as we discern this call.
Thank you.
Thanks, Scott.